We're going to inadvisably jump down the pit here.
Oh.
Yay! Pitfall! Wait, different game. Time to jump into the radiation pit.
Yeah, I mean,
At least we get
possibly
some
wrong.
more words to interpret here. You
I
know.
was gonna say, don't do it. Let's see. Towards. As. Okay. Yeah. Towards. Heart. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. All
I
right.
think it's
Well, let's see.
do just towards and heart. Don't do wins. Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right. Good.
So this has wins at the end of it.
Fast. Wins. Rivers? It's got like a heightened symbol. Right, of-
Water wins. Rivers?
Probably rivers, yeah.
Yeah, water's heart. Towards river's heart.
I think maybe the heightened symbol isn't strictly about height. I think it can also be like magnitude or even
They're
depth.
not even going to give me the option anymore.
I want to go towards the river's heart.
Yeah. Like I'm
If
thinking
the idea
somebody's...
that
Go
yeah,
ahead.
the idea that the rivers and all of that kind of stuff is a artificial construction, that would be interesting.
I mean, it wouldn't be a stretch for this civilization.
Yeah. But also this whole place looks very different than anything else we've seen. This looks very like earthen.
You mean like modern, like our Earth?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like our near future could make something that looks like this.
Right.
Whereas their stuff and even their stuff that's like ancient empire looks nothing like,
Right.
Earth. So I'm wondering if this is one of those things where we have like a double post-apocalypse.
I mean, it's okay to have an extra apocalypse. I mean,
Video games can have an extra apocalypse as a treat.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, why have just one? Make it a party.
It's raining cats and dogs out there right now.
Is it? Nice.
Yeah.
Any white stuff or just...
No.
Okay.
Just a lot of rain.
We've been getting almost no snow. I mean, this has been a really mild winter up here. It's crazy. I mean, it's good. I don't mind. I prefer it this way, but...
The characters seem to be very interested about the specific location of all these sites, when it seems kind of obvious that they are remnants of a larger landmass that was broken apart at some point.
Huh.
Wait, is that what you're getting? That's not obvious to me. Our gecko!
Yeah, I saw it on the wall earlier.
Yeah, it didn't disappear. Wait, what does she mean not talk about it? Was the gecko like...
It probably would have
robot?
to, yeah, probably have to hitch a ride on the robot in order to do it.
Right.
Yeah.
It's just embarrassing when you have a gecko inside your robot. We've all been there. Oh yeah, how's everybody in the chat?
I said it. They had the exact location of Heaven's Vault. Heaven's Vault is just this big giant area right here, which might be inside the unknown ancient site.
That does sound sort of Heavensy Vaultish. Yeah.
Also, the Empire site. Another Age of Sail site. Sure, let's go there.
Oh, let's. I need to find more games where you crack ancient languages, because that's fun.
Wee. Come on, Jonas, put your hands up. Wee.
Okay, all right, here we go. It's like Thunder Mountain. Have either of you been to like Star Tours at Disney World? I know they had it at Disneyland. I don't know if they ever had it at Disney. It was like the old school Star Wars ride.
Nope.
Oh man.
I did Disney World for a week when I was 10 years old.
Nice. Yeah, basically it was sort of like it had a bunch of screens inside and it was like mounted on hydraulics, so you had the simulated feeling of like being tossed about inside the little shuttle, manned by like
Oh, we had
C-3PO.
there was something I went on that was like that. It was but it wasn't Star Tours. It was something else. It was a thing where you could like design your own roller coaster
Right.
at this little station, and then they would upload your roller coaster to a simulator, and then you would ride your own roller coaster.
Nice.
And of course, because it's a simulator, you also have like jumps and stuff in your roller coaster as well.
Nice. There's also one time, it would have been about 1992, where me and my cousin went to, it was like the Chicago Museum of Science or something like that. and they had really, stop me if I've told this story before, they had really primitive VR, like really, really primitive, like 10 FPS, you know,
Like Virtual Boy VR, like bleeding into your eyes.
yeah, well, yeah. Well, I mean, it was in color, but yeah, it
Wow,
was a
color
really heavy.
VR in 82?
No, 92.
Oh, 92.
Yeah, not, in 82 I would have been like 5, but nah, it was like it was really primitive, like EGA 16 color graphics, no anti-aliasing. Everything looked like polygons, and like if you turn your head, it would take like about half a second to catch up with you. It was kind of nauseating, but it was, yeah. And the whole rig felt like about like 5 pounds on my head. All right, here we go. Yourself. Wait, no.
No, it's your.
Your. Loves. Or love.
Yeah, your something loves.
Loves. In. No, it's not in.
I think there's
With
an
live
of at the end.
in. Yeah. And then there's some sort of.
You know that right there? No.
Right. No, I don't.
No, that's an in.
Yeah.
People love.
Friend has a negation.
That
Loyalty,
friends or
maybe?
loyalty.
Yeah.
Your friend in.
Let's see. Star, when, time, yeah. Alright, fine, need, okay, yeah. Your friend in time of need.
And it was found on a goblet. That's
In Vino Veritas.
Trying to think of what else I even did at Disney World that was like of note. Problem is, like, the one thing I can remember most notably is that in the one hotel we were at, because we were at a resort in Disney World, there was a like pixie stick dispenser in the lobby,
Nice.
and we made good use of that.
Oh no. I mostly remember like old school Epcot. Like Journey into Imagination and all that stuff. Back when like the future was this cool like, jet age kind of thing. And we would
Yeah.
all have little floaty pod cars, you know, George Jetson kind of shit.
Didn't have any of that, unfortunately. By the time I went there, they had started to phase a lot of that stuff out, like the
Yeah.
figment and imagination focused stuff.
Yeah.
Instead, the big thing at the moment was there was like a racing test track thing.
All right. Doug has a bunch of good Disney World stories.
A single rocky peak was topped by a gleaming ruin.
Hmm?
And what
Schmancy.
a jewel it was. Like a half-cut gemstone.
Styling in this game.
A person still here, apparently.
Huh. Friend or foe?
No, let's just walk around.
Hmm.
Seems it's Inky's turn to hold the idiot ball.
Rude.
There's no reason that she can't say, "Hey, I thought I saw a person."
We slipped around the corner of the great building, clinging to the narrowest of paths.
I've been on narrower.
And for a moment, the sight seemed only quiet instead of empty. Like I might walk around a corner and find someone painting, or reading, or watching the sky. But, of course, there was no one here.
Ah,
And
yes,
when
of
the emptiness
course.
came back, it was double.
Just exited out.
That where the sundial that was in Iox from?
Hmm.
It seems like that's where a sundial would go. All is safe in something.
All is safe. Safe?
I think it's
safe.
fair. Because
Oh,
this
could be fair.
exact thing is like at the very end of best right here.
Yeah. Yeah, I'd be leaning towards fair.
All is fair in trade.
Let's see. Okay. It's almost the same as guide. I would suggest. Well.
We don't even know if that's guide, but
Oh, that's true. I guess all's fair in either trade or friendship. I don't know.
is
I'm
that
leaning
from?
toward
River will guide us all.
guide us all. Question mark.
Guide or
Up in
possibly
there.
save.
Up toward.
Yeah, but those aren't really Of and toward the sure they're the closest related, but very barely.
I don't know. My gut tells me trade, but it's not a strong.
FedEx is try revising older translations sometimes. We have been.
We did
Yeah.
that.
These are just ones that we have a bunch of words that we're still kind of unsure of because they haven't shown up 3 times.
I don't think it's friendship. Well, I guess it could be.
Like for the serpent in a place like this, I feel like it's all fair and trade, and this is the house of some caliphate or something like that.
Okay.
And of course, they would have inscriptions about, oh, all things are fair in trade, because
Right. Without knowing more about the pantheon, it's tricky. But I mean, that does seem.
yeah.
Yeah.
At least she is completely willing to upend her idea of what the timeline's supposed to look like when she encounters other information.
Hmm.
At the building's heart was a domed chamber. Every footstep rang like a bell, and the room was large, like it was larger than the walls that held it. Like a whole other
inside?
moon was contained inside this room.
That's not very nice.
You were asking last time if you could be hoppered into a wall. Well, you can. You just need a crack in the wall. A place way too small to hopper somebody into.
Trying to remember, wasn't there like a sort of generic action movie? Was it called Hopper? There's a guy who could basically teleport at will, but he had to like look at a photo of the place he was trying to teleport towards in order to do
Oh.
it.
Was that like I vaguely remember that? I think it was called Jumper. And it didn't have like Hayden Christensen or something.
Yeah,
I vaguely remember.
it was
that.
some like big budget movie. And it was like, bleh. Yeah, Hayden Christensen, Samuel L. Jackson,
God.
Jamie
remember
Bell, Christian Stewart.
You
I don't think I
says
ever
a
saw
temple
it.
space, but it looks more like a theater.
I was thinking the same thing. Looks like
See,
yeah,
and we've been describing it as a market, so this is making me think like
an
have you ever
auction house.
seen Yeah, like an auction house. Have you ever seen the flower auction place in real life? What's
No.
it called?
I find
The
it very
Amsterdam
interesting that
flower
she does
auction.
not recognize the shape of an amphitheater.
No.
Do they not have theater in this world? I mean, I suppose so, given how few stories they seem to have.
Right.
Or yeah, the Aalsmeer flower auction in Amsterdam. It is the largest auction in the world, and the fourth largest building in the world by uh, floor, like square footage.
Hmm.
There's a sword in here. Dangerous to go alone. Take this.
You are likely to be
The
eaten
wooden
by a
sword.
Roo.
Yep. Definitely starting Zelda game here.
Next thing you know, that wooden god statue is going to talk to you about the fate of Hyrule or something.
No.
Uh,
You, yeah, you will show
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 people
people and
and
you will.
will
It's got the Zik in it. You will. It's similar to show.
oh, people is at the end.
Yeah. You will show people, and you will.
those are not
Oh.
words for show at all.
Okay.
Save. Wait, no, hold on.
This is similar to life. You will save people and you will
Well, no, wait, no.
oh. You will kill people and
You'll save people.
Kill people and you will save people, yeah.
Sure.
because that's similar to heart and love.
Yeah.
Possibly.
I mean, the other that would be obey, but I don't think that's what it is. I think it's kill and
I mean, it's
save.
also like that's what a sword does. It kills one person to save another person.
Yeah.
So solvable has the ones that have partial translations. All right, then we can confirm that one.
Base of reaching God, we know that is the sky god for sure.
Live forever here.
That was the inscription on the altar.
Yeah.
Oh, the one that has the six gods around it.
Yeah.
So it is a kind of digital immortality device.
uplifting upload. Like Latin, they aren't too big on definite articles.
Okay. So this is saying, yeah, so if these ones are not in the solvables list, that means we can't know them yet.
Hmm.
The words that make up those inscriptions have not appeared 3 times, so there cannot be a confirmation.
The far side was open to the wind and the dark.
Oh, come on. Come on. You're gonna make it inaccessible, at least make it clearly inaccessible.
I don't want to go there.
Kind of scarecrow right here. This is where she learns how to do the fusion dance. This side's also slightly collapsing.
Uh-oh. Yeah, trying to chop firewood is not a thing that would have happened 1,000 years ago or whatever. That is something that is happening now. This is the point where you draw the sword.
Yeah.
It's made of wood, but it's still a sword.
Or nothing.
How'd they get in here Move the statue, and then disappear.
Maybe it was a
Oh, and then
ghost.
they just appear.
Oh. Yeah, it looks pretty tough.
Aren't you a little short to be a stormtrooper? Okay, draw the sword.
Fight!
You have to insult sword fighting.
We learned this.
Nice.
Guybrush. Close, but no cigar. Which I literally learned like 2 days ago why that saying exists.
Isn't it from like carnivals where like you're throwing the balls and like if you don't get it you get like the consolation prize or whatever, which is like a ratty teddy
Yeah, because
bear.
they didn't have like walls of teddy bears to give away. They were giving away cigars.
Right, right.
Story about a cursed word. Oh, we know that word. You want to say it? Watch, our robot will get all weird when we say it.
Oh. Oh, I need a lozenge.
Yay! We found a friend, and we beat them into their life, until the edge of their life, and then they became our friend.
It's like Naruto rules.
Or Dragon Ball.
Eh,
I think a lot of shonen animes do that, where they beat each other up, and then it's like, okay, now we're friends.
yeah. You only know someone when you beat the crap out of them. Welcome aboard, sidekick.
No, not sidekick. Dropping him off as soon as we get to Elbereth.
Aw, fine.
Actually, I'm wondering something. Have we ever, when we're on a moon or whatever, have we ever been able to look up and see a star or a sun of any kind?
I mean, the sky looks like daylight.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
I'm wondering if
okay.
that's just like the light of the nebula itself.
Could be.
Because if that's the case, then yeah, then it might be like this is like after the death of the sun.
Hmm.
And that's why we're in a nebula with all these fragmented pieces, is because it's like, well, it went not quite supernova, but it blew up, and now it's just a dust cloud.
How would there be enough? Well, I mean, the question becomes: how would there be enough heat to sustain any life,
Uh,
any kind of biospheres? You know, it's the future, so maybe stellar engineering, blah blah blah. But I mean, yeah, it's
I mean, if that landing pad we saw, if what it said made sense, what it said down to the river's heart,
hmm.
then again, the rivers might literally be a man-made construction to keep all of life going, to provide water and air to all these disparate parts.
Huh.
Or what was she saying before? There's like, there must be a wellspring here because there's air on this marketplace.
Right.
I know who will pawn the boy off on when we get to Elbereth.
Are we gonna give it to the robot lady?
So chill.
Do not ask Anki to talk to him.
Yeah.
She isn't even here. Enki doesn't hop her down to Elbarath.
Oh, that's weird.
There's a bunch of
She would
glitches
literally
in the
be like,
branching
"Yes,
stories
Amir,
here.
it." She would literally be like, "Yes, Amir, it will eat you. Do not go near it. It has claws and teeth, and it will chew you up, and you will not appear again."
Laughter, shouting, crying, all at once. The sound of 1,000 people packed up like a box of oranges.
People oranges.
Soylent, now a new orange flavor.
From the makers of Surly Green, it's Soylent Orange.
Really, I wasn't a fan of the brand until he came up with the Soylent grape stuff. That was good.
Fortified with a whole person's worth of vitamins and minerals.
Fortified with 100% of the nutrients that make you you.
Nearly a year. Yeah, I figured that he might have been exaggerating a bit.
Mm.
Timur, what'd you tell this kid? It kind of does matter. He's a pirate. Yeah.
Okay, but like setting up a thieving racket does not fix the baser problems.
No, but I mean, if it's the only thing he can do, maybe.
Mm.
Yes.
That dot that's on the side of his face keeps annoying me. I think it's supposed to be a mole or something, but it just looks like a notch in the line work.
We follow.
He just flew through a rock right there.
Nice.
Nice.
It was dark matter. It was doing the superposition thing. I don't know.
What are collisions, if but only a suggestion? Left. Must she always just give you some kind of degrading epithet?
It is more interesting than 6 was.
Wait, did she just suggest that Eox is inbred? Oh, we need to go. And it's like above you. Above you or under you or something. No, you need to like go around. So do you see where there's that big blade
Mm-hmm.
of river?
Oh, yeah.
If you hug her right here. I think it's to the right here.
That's what it looks like.
Yeah. And then, okay, yeah, it looks like it's going down. I'm waiting for us to get to some point where we get to like
Sometimes
the
when
end
you
of a
find a
river
place,
and there's no way to loop back
you
around.
find it
We
There's
keep
like a-
doing that,
overflowing with
though.
humanity.
When you leave, it just
Love.
pops you back in a river where you can leave
Joy.
somehow.
Oh,
Hmm.
Family with struggle. Flames that burn so brightly they can still be seen as dancing shadows. Hundreds, thousands of years later. And then other places are not like that.
Thanks. There are places like A. There are also places not like A.
hey.
Congratulations, you have described all places.
Yeah, I think we've covered all the bases.
It's like the two books that encompass all human knowledge: everything they teach you at Harvard and everything they don't teach you at Harvard.
Oh, it's upside down. You
It's
idiot.
upside down?
Alea, the curse upside down.
It's not upside down. It's written in the bat dialect.
Okay, I actually like that. That's kind of cute.
What we do. We are
Yeah.
what we do.
Yeah, we are what we do.
Doing that thing you do.
How's it going, Stugger?
It is going okay. I am mighty tired today, and I blame you.
Fine, that's fair.
How about the rest of it, y'all, in Discord land and chat land and Heaven's Vault land and Disneyland and the Netherlands and
You know
the
what's funny?
sunless- What?
We were actually discussing Disneyland and then also Netherlands at different parts in the stream already.
That's true.
See?
The
My
prophecy,
useless psychic abilities hit strike again. I'm
Prophecy
intensely
been-
psychic.
When
I've
you
just
die,
never
just
been able
re-enter
to
the
use it for anything practical.
Nice.
I'm always just like, gee, hey, you remember that one episode of Family Matters where Carl and Urkel turned into Bruce Lee, and then I'll
Yeah,
be
it was
switching the
ice
channel and
cold.
it's on?
And smelled of rust.
They both turned into Bruce Lee?
Yes, they did. It was a thing. Listen, Family Matters was an
Hey,
intensely stupid
came
show
out
after a certain point,
into a
okay?
wide open space.
It did not take very long for
Through
Family
all
Matters
the
to get
murky
stupid.
dark.
It really
I
didn't.
could make out shapes, clinging like spiders to the rock.
Pants is both a noun and a verb. Yes, that is true. And I definitely prefer its verb form.
And an adjective. Why, Stoker,
You know?
you're not looking very pants.
Why, thank you for noticing, Jonas. Actually, I feel like I have heard it used as a verb, like derogatorily, like, and I feel like it's a British thing where they're like, "Oh, that's total pants."
Does.
I
does
feel
sound
like
very
I've heard
British.
that somewhere. Someone please tell me if I'm right. If I'm wrong, just let me be wrong.
I mean, in British nomenclature, aren't pants a type of underwear and trousers are a thing you wear in public?
Yes. Well, they're a thing you wear in public, but
Now, hold on there. I've seen you in public, mister.
Or have you?
Stoker just vibrates so fast that he presents the illusion of pants at all times.
Yes, that's my superpower. I'm
how
the
he-
Flash. I'm the Flasher.
It's like, what you didn't know, actually, is I wasn't wearing pants and my entire bottom half is painted black at all times.
That's how. So nobody recognizes his secret identity.
Yes, exactly. My secret identity, No Pants McGee.
Secret.
They're like, oh, that can't be him. He's wearing pants. Jonas, why are you nugging at me again?
Look, you need the nugs, okay? They're nourishing.
I just look at Telegram and I get hyper nugs in my
Nugs.
face.
Gotta
You
go
know,
I
McDonald's
offer you a
and get some
nug in this
nugs.
trying time.
I'm showing Stoker the cube with the node distributed points.
Yeah, he's showing me the nug cube.
Nug cube. I can make it a ball if you prefer. Anyway,
Yes, Jonas, show me your nug ball.
Animation.
Mm-hmm. Look at counts. There was at least one frame there.
What?
nothing. I'm just snickering because you want to be so baddie. You want to be so baddie.
You monster. You nug monster.
At least I'm not. You want to be so baddie. God,
How dare you?
I know, right?
On this, the day of my daughter's non-existence. Oh, we got existential.
Oh wait, hang on. We gotta. What do you do for a Klondike bar?
Nothing, because he suck.
I mean, if I wanted a Klondike bar, I would just really go buy one.
Makes
I mean, like, of all of the
nebula.
ice cream sandwiches and bars and stuff out there,
Sure.
Klondike bar is, like, almost bottom of the list.
I remember back in the days of LiveJournal, I made that, like, I did that as an entry. I was like, what would you do for a Klondike bar? And then one of my friends replied, lapse into anaphylactic shock. And I felt so bad.
Yeah, you give me a
Jonas.
Crunch bar, on the other hand. Woo! You give me a Reese's? Or is it Reese's or Butterfinger? I think it's a Butterfinger Crunch bar.
Once,
Oh boy.
I'd found a
Nice.
hangar underground on Elbereth.
Uh-oh, Miller's getting a little head up there.
Yeah, getting them sugar craze. Now I'm just picturing Miller just like attacking the Crunch bar from the air. Just like, wow, nature's so beautiful.
No, it'd be Nature's So Beautiful, but it would be me trying to swallow the entire thing in one gulp and horribly choking on it.
Everyone's like, nature's so beautiful, and Miller the bird's like,
And then I finally like get it down and I close my mouth and then there's just the wood stick is sticking sideways in my throat and you can see like a cartoonish outline of it.
That's so horrible. Yeah.
Oh boy, is she gonna jump?
Walk across.
it,
She's
do
just
it,
acting
do
like
it.
it's something incredibly difficult, even though these are the sturdiest bridges we've walked on so far.
Mm.
Finger says, Jonas, if you're gonna
Narrow
nug, be sure to have enough to share with the whole
just
class.
into the chasm wall.
That's
Fine.
right, Jonas.
Hey, you want to see the nugs?
Great
don't wanna be a
buildings
nug
watched me
hoarder.
with empty eyes.
Unfortunately, I won't be able to share. I don't have any nugs. Even if I did have nugs, I don't have a bong.
Well, you know what they say, Miller.
Don't do drugs, kids.
There's my nugs.
Is Jonas nugging in front of the whole class now?
And by nugs, I mean procedurally generated spiky sphere or spiky cube.
Yeah, he's nugging.
That can be defined as nugs. I mean, if a hot dog can be a sandwich. Anyway.
Okay, but that's not really settled. It's not
Whatever.
really fully established canon.
Face
A
is an
hot
established
dog
canon.
is not a sandwich
All right, we got
A
some
hot dog is a taco.
Because it's-
yes.
because it's not 2 pieces of bread.
You know what else isn't 2 pieces of bread? Jonas' nugs.
You?
All right, luck.
Oh, okay.
That too.
Return. Peace.
Sleep in peace, my friend.
Okay.
Charcon says, so a hot dog is a pizza. Nope. A hot dog does not have any sauce on it. It's also not flat.
Can't a hot dog just be a hot dog?
And a set of hot dogs contain itself. I mean, it's got a casing.
I mean, yeah, I guess you can take a hot dog bun and then inside that put another hot dog bun. And then inside that put another hot dog bun. And then
My
put
God.
like a single Vienna sausage in the middle of all that.
Could we have recursive hot dogs all the way down?
I don't think any of y'all should be trusted with sharp objects.
See, that sounds like a Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy thing. Is like the infinitely recursive hot dog.
Does a little bit, doesn't it?
Goes great with a Pan Galactic Gargle Blaster.
Boxer says, "Have you not heard of the numb pizza with left beef?" Oh, I've heard of numb pizza with left beef. That is not really a pizza. That is a cry for help.
I mean, isn't all pizza really a cry for help?
Only
For
when
me,
you
it's a
cry while
for
eating
more
it.
Pizza.
Also, I didn't know this, but none pizza left beef was literally made up by like an SNL writer. Like, as in he came up with the idea to order it from the place, and then they actually fulfilled on it.
We want. It's not B.
Magnificent.
I don't think it's B.
It has to be B.
Oh, okay,
There's
fine.
no other thing that fits there.
None pizza with left beef is very special to me.
We want B free. We want B. It's got the magnifier.
Die high star. Yeah, it might be reached.
We want to be reached.
It's either, I think it's like it's god.
Free.
Be almost
maybe?
anything except written.
Either reached or free. That would be my guess.
Wait, these are scratch. Okay, no, yeah, this would be free because these are scratch symbols. So these are things that were added after the fact. So a declaration of like rebellion makes sense. Leia, how the hell do you know how to hotwire a mining bridge thing?
She took an elective course.
Okay, I know what you said, Jonas, but I heard it as she took an electric horse.
She took, the electric horse.
Yeah, sure. The electric horse, the horse that's electric, the horse that's specifically run on electricity, the horse is, that horse,
Bad horse.
that horse.
Bad horse? Bad horse.
Bad horse.
He rides across the nation a thoroughbred of sin.
Yeah, I knew that's where you were going with that.
God.
It needs evaluation, so let the kids begin.
God.
Some murder would be nice, of course.
Bad horse.
God, I saw that way after Neil Patrick Harris became like a bigger star, and I'm just like, wow, he's just like me. He's still a little man like me.
Yeah. I remember when Neil Patrick Harris was Doogie. Like
I remember
actually-
when Neil Patrick Harris was giving me a funny look because I was staring at him.
Joker, I can't believe you. You did the rookie Hollywood mistake.
Look, man, I was fresh off the turnip truck, okay?
Nice.
I didn't expect my first celebrity encounter to actually be someone I'd care about.
It's much more common for it to be someone where, like, you're looking at them and they're kind of nervously looking at you, and you're thinking, that guy's really familiar. And then you find out he was, like, you know, Shemp number 2 from, you know, one of the bad Die Hard sequels or something.
Shemp number 2 from one of the bad Die Hard sequels.
I don't know. Shut your face.
Just making sure that I understood you correctly.
I don't know. You can't expect me to be coherent, Joker.
I mean, we
mean-
really can't.
I shouldn't expect it. Yet somehow.
That's a mistake on your part, Soaker.
Yeah.
It's a deeply big mistake on my part.
You know what a Shemp is, right, Stoker?
I mean, I know of Shemp from the Three Stooges, and I know how Sam Raimi has this
Okay.
thing about calling his stand-ins fake Shemps
Right.
because he's a big stooge head.
Right.
Which is also something you'll notice if you watch any of his movies for too long, because he, particularly when he has any excuse whatsoever to beat the shit out of Bruce Campbell's face.
I love that.
Like, I watched some of the Army of Darkness behind the scenes stuff, and Bruce Campbell's like, he'd be like, with the crowd throwing stuff at me and be like, yeah, hit him harder!
Been cut down into the rock, while overhead, a natural opening yawned into space.
Wait, that kind of yawn?
Yes, that kind of yawn.
Hmm.
It was a yawning chasm. Oh.
Y'all stop that.
You stop that now.
I'll get mad.
What happened here?
Mm. Mm.
Is that like an SOS?
Yeah, it might be save us. We weren't sure about that word. Again, inscription.
All right, what else we got? Toward. We do this forever.
Drop in a stone. Sure.
Oh, Stoker, I saw Last Wish.
Oh, what'd you think of it?
It's good.
I liked it quite a bit.
Although it's weird to like compare that to like the first or second Shrek movies,
It is a little, isn't it?
and just see like even the Puss in Boots movie, like the first one.
Yeah.
And just look at like the improvements in CGI.
Yeah, it's kind of wild, isn't it?
Yeah.
Not just the improvements in CGI, just the improvements all around.
Yeah.
It's funny that a like decade late sequel to a spin-off of the Shrek franchise at the point when it was starting to run out of steam is arguably the best movie in the Shrek franchise.
Yeah. Oh shit! Here we go. From Metal.
Excuse me.
Comes. Wait. Yeah, comes.
I'm sorry, what?
From work
Thank you.
comes life. From something comes something. From work comes life.
From metal. From rock comes metal. Something like that. It's some kind of. I'm thinking metal because it's got the little hat. What do you think?
Oh, time to go climbing down a ladder.
Oh boy!
Finger says.
My
So Kirsten
favorite.
thought. So Kirsten thought
This
I
ladder does
imagine.
not look very stable, but we somehow made it down anyway.
Nice. You were saved by the transition.
The air does not look very nice down here. Oh, that nice hazy maze cave.
Someone played the stank card. That's not
Not die.
die. 4 maybe?
Oh, unless that's far.
Is it live? Live for the emperor?
Palace?
Alice? I don't know what that says. Death for the dying. No,
Is it talking about the Withering Palace?
maybe. There's a U in there. I would, I would guess dying, but I'm try it. Withering Palace. Evan tells us says curious what the red bar is. It's a health bar, I think.
Yes.
Uh-oh. It's not home. Well, it's home at the end there, I think. Toward home. Winds toward home. Uh, for home. For home feels pretty solid. Okay. Gray order. Return. It's like return. Devotion? It's got the magnifier.
Order.
Order path prey. Bring. I'm pretty sure it's bring. Because it has the directional signifier in there. Oh, that would be my guess. Bring your turn. Doesn't have the time signifier. Does have the. It does have like the vocational signifier because that's returning home. I would guess.
The last part right here is wins in its entirety.
Oh shit, you're right. Prow. I mean that. Oh, shit. Power devotion. I'm not sure.
Scrap of canvas.
Hmm. Point your prow for home. I have to resist Googling the language at all because I'm sure somebody's probably cracked the whole thing on Reddit. Robots.
Emperor knowledge people.
Yeah, that's knowledge of people
Law.
knowledge.
It's probably law. It's law history. What's she on about?
No.
Oh, okay.
Excuse me.
I typoed in the chat, and so I just said careful, no spoilers.
Careful, no spoolers.
I swear, if I see a single spool around me, no yarn, no thread, nothing.
Spoolers are for foolers. So stay in schoolers. I don't know.
You, don't quit your day job, Jonas.
I can't.
Yeah. Sorry.
He's like, I can't, I already did, I'm already doing the independent thing.
I'm chained to my desk. Send help.
You just hear the vague sound of me cracking a whip in the background.
I do this because I love you, Jonas!
Yeah, that's how it works.
Good times. Reminds me, actually, Jonas, I need to make sure you saw the most recent couple of pieces of fan art if you haven't yet.
Well, with the T-posing and the...
Yeah, well, the other one wasn't really fan art. It was a commission from an artist named Roz.
What's wrong
What
with
the fuck
us?
just happened?
I don't know.
We had another moment.
We did.
That was like a situation where there was one neuron and you each got half of it.
Sometimes I feel like we need that "we'll be right back" thing from Eric Andre's show. You know, just
Ba, 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 ba. See, I'm thinking of the technical difficulties one from Simpsons, where it's the guy behind the camera and he's clearly ass over tea kettle drunk.
Speaking as someone who has, in a few different capacities, actually done a little bit of work in the television industry, I refuse to comment on the accuracy of that.
Would I be, what is it, Jonas, barking up the wrong door?
barking down the wrong door. Yes.
Uh-oh, what did happen?
Whoa, what
I have
happened?
no idea what that was about.
Huh. Get into the rapids. But yeah, I want to make barking down the wrong door just a common Americanism.
Okay, you did.
Y'all know what to do. Skip barking.
I just don't know what it means.
If I had to define parking down the door, it would be like,
If I had to define it, then it wouldn't be the right thing anymore.
yeah, it's true.
And also, there'd be somebody from Missouri that'd be like, no, that's not what it means.
That's not what parking
It
down
means
the
this.
Have
And
you
another
ever
person
actually
from Georgia would be like, no, it means this.
Son, have you ever actually barked down a door? Because then I don't think you're an authority.
I just am sitting here. That's all. Just sitting here. Doing my own business.
You stop that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Stop barking down
sitting.
that door.
I'm gonna need you to stand up at your computer for the rest of the stream.
You're gonna be disappointed. but that's okay. Life is disappointment.
Do
I was
any
gonna
of
say
you,
you would not be the first person.
do any of you actually know anyone who has a standing desk?
I think I
Yes.
did at some point.
I know
Does
people who
wouldn't
have standing
mind
desks,
it.
but I've never wanted one. I don't
Has
actually
anyone-
like it.
Has anyone actually seen a standing desk in person? I mean, it's like the Yeti.
Yes.
You know, is there actual photographic evidence anywhere? I don't think so.
Yes, it's just like the Yeti, Jonas. A
I've
Yeti
seen-
and a standing
I've seen
desk
someone
are
who has
completely
a-
identical.
Normal standing desk, and I've also seen someone who has one of those transforming standing desks.
Fingers, you say
Those
you
are
have a
kind of cool, actually.
yeah.
I like those.
Fingers, you say you have a standing desk, but I mean, do you actually exist? I mean, are you sure you're not just like an
Do
illusion?
you?
No.
Aren't you just a voice in my computer?
Yes. Checkmate.
I mean, I love all the little voices in my computer, but they're just that, right?
I'm sorry, could you repeat that, Jonas? I didn't
That was,
catch it.
that was my
He was
little voice.
He was barking at the
I was
wrong door.
I was barking down the door. Oh my god. We've devolved into nonsense. Oh.
Why do you act like this is an unusual set of circumstances, my dude?
Simon Does says, I know someone who has a treadmill desk. That is overachieving.
You know, that would actually be very helpful for me in writing.
Yeah.
What do you do good writing when you run?
No, I do good thinking when my feet are moving. When I really get into something, I start walking, and I'll be thinking about it. Occasionally, I'll mutter
Is
to
that
myself.
why you pace all the time?
I mean, that's one of the reasons, but like, listen, when I'm like getting really like fired up about something, yeah, I do tend to I go from like the 1 speed pace to like the 5 speed pace.
Should we be
Have you never
concerned if we
noticed
ever get
that?
to the 10?
Yes. If you ever get to the 10, people will die.
Okay, hang on. What do we got? I see. Is that grow? No. Yeah, maybe. No, it's not. It can't be that one. May yourself grow? No. May. Well, let's see. Is there anything at the end there? What do we?
Yeah, may you grow.
No, I'm not. Well,
Antlers.
yeah. May yourself grow? Okay, fine.
Well, because it says it's yourself or you, so it's just like
Yeah.
interchangeable.
All right.
And then another you or as yourself.
Let's see. Here we go. These are getting long. Yeah.
Just around the river bend.
Just around the river bend. That's how it goes,
Thanks.
right?
Thank you, Aaron Hansen. Loved your cover.
Are we there yet?
No,
What about now?
no. Go on, I know you're thinking it.
I'm building up anticipation. It's all about the
I'm
buzz.
building anticipation. Chad says I haven't beaten this game yet, but I really should. It's so pretty. I should play it at some point. It's hard for me to go and play games that we played on stream here because it's just like, all right, we did it. I'm done.
Yeah.
I don't need to go play it myself.
For me, it depends on like if there's more things to explore or not, or if there are things like where, like if there's DLC or something, or things that Rick didn't necessarily fully check out. For this, I might actually like play it myself just because like I love language stuff.
And
I
isn't
guess there's
this one
some
like different
exceptions.
every time?
See, that's the thing. I thought that was the case, but someone in chat has said no, that's not a thing.
Oh, okay.
It's something that they could have done, but it seems like the symbols
Yeah.
are too closely
We made
tied
our
to what they
way
actually
through
mean.
Ancient clustered
Right.
trees.
Yeah.
The air seemed to hang from their branches, dank and heavy, like wet cloth.
So in other words, you watch Rick play games you don't have to, Miller? Not always. Like, Soul RPG I played through myself.
Nice.
Well, RPG is good.
At some point, I'm probably gonna replay like Deltarune.
So probably just like depends on what the genre of the game is. Like I'm not big into adventure games, and that is a large part of what Rick plays that are single player games is adventure ones. So like I'm not gonna go play a Sam and Max. I'm probably not gonna go play Heaven's Fault.
Yeah, the thing about like point and clicks is like if they have really memorable specific solutions to a given puzzle, which they usually do if they're good, then you remember them for when you play, and it's kind of like, okay, well, fine.
You
Whereas,
know what I always think of whenever I excuse me.
don't die.
I make no promises. What
Anyway.
I always think of whenever I think
Water
of
cannot carve a canyon. Yes, it can. But I suppose they may not know that, given how small their places usually are.
Yeah, they probably think when they think water, they think enough to fit into a well or a bucket, not glacier-esque. So what do you think about when you think about the
Oh, right.
Stoker?
Whenever I think about extremely memorable puzzle solutions, I tend to think of that freaking extremely esoteric, abstract one from Silent Hill 2, where you... This isn't even the worst Silent Hill one. For some reason, it's just the one that sticks in my mind the most. You have to try to lift a trap door without a handle, and the combination of items in your inventory that you use to do this are a horseshoe, a wax doll, and a cigarette lighter.
Nice.
It's in a way it's kind of brilliant, but in another way
Is it you melt the wax doll with the lighter to stick the horseshoe onto the trapdoor as a handle?
yes.
Nice.
It sounds very dumb.
Yes.
Or brilliant.
There is a thin line between brilliance and stupidity, and that puzzle lives there.
Moon logic.
Oh, hang on. Double magnifier.
Have you heard that term before, Stoker?
Yes, I have heard the term moon logic before.
Hey, look, Miller. Moon logic got us to the moon, okay?
Yeah, you know where your Earth logic has us? On Earth.
Exactly.
Did you ever think of that?
I don't see you flying around like a bird. Oh, wait, I do.
Wait a minute. I am flying around like a bird. That's
Well, stop that at once.
I refuse. You can't make me.
Oh, yeah? What if I give you
Yeah.
$5?
Nah, not enough.
All right, fine.
Crank it
Okay.
up to about 15,000, then we'll talk.
Whoa!
Boy, that escalated quickly.
All right, I've got 15,000 pesos.
I mean,
If you say so's.
what's the rate on those?
It's like, actually that's still a lot of money. It's still like $800. So, so go away. You're fired. Again.
Wait, when did you fire him the first time?
Yeah, exactly.
Wait,
I don't
what?
As no, well, Streams here, access water, all nebulous. People, no.
At this point, it's just like, just tell me which word's wrong.
No. Well, I'm gonna.
Mm.
Fuck. Hang on.
Okay, so streams
Yeah,
doesn't
not
exist.
streams, because the little curly Q, yeah. Something like streams. Got water directional, double magnitude, maybe a bigger river. Towards. Here acts towards. Or. Water. Okay, let's see.
Something here.
Rivers. Or it's directional marker. Drinks. No. Sailors? That would have. It would probably have a people icon. Sailors. Belong. GIF. It
I
has
think
the
it could be
people icon.
give.
Could be give. Yeah. Could be give. Sailors here. Give water. All nebula. Yeah. I don't know. That one was messy. All right.
The trees parted into a clearing around a listing statue.
That definitely looks like some kind of purpose-built machinery. Got so many grubbins.
So many grubbins.
Jonas,
What?
get on your blender thing. Make me more grubbins.
Okay. You want procedural grubbins or like randomized grubbins?
Both, all of them. Anything
What?
you suggest is just gonna tack on more features, more features, more
You want
features.
fries with that?
Yes, make the nubbins made out of fries.
Welcome to McGrubbins. Where the customer is always.
Welcome to Costco. I love you.
This is so sudden.
You remember that line?
No, what's that from?
It's from Idiocracy.
Oh.
God. I blotted that movie out of my mind because it actually depressed me. Nebula. 4.
I mean, it's one of the Adam Sandler movies that I like actually kind of like because it does
Water.
break.
Adam Sandler. Is Adam Sandler in that?
Isn't it?
Wait, hold on. Did it goof? Is it okay? It's not who. What else you got?
No, it's Luke Wilson. Never mind.
I was gonna say.
You were like, that's my favorite Adam Sandler movie because Adam Sandler's not in it.
Goddess. No. Something like Goddess, maybe. That last little hooky thing.
You know, on the subject of Adam Sandler movies, I did hear that Uncut Gems was pretty good, but I never got around to seeing it.
Oh, is that the one? That was one of the more recent one, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was like not his typical kind of movie.
Like it's a dramatic one.
Well,
yeah.
his typical kind of movie, at least in the last decade or so, has been, hey, here's a way to get a free vacation ticket for me and my actor friends.
Yeah, it's kind of like a dramatic comedy sort of thing. A dry dramedy.
I heard he was good in Punch Drunk Love, but I never saw it.
I've never seen it either, but I have also heard good things about that movie.
He's okay in Hotel Transylvania.
Yes. I have this whole list of movies on Prime that like I want to watch them, but I want to like actually I'm stuck in this like logic loop where like I want to watch them with undivided attention. I don't want to be doing anything while I watch them, but I'm always doing something, so I never watch them. The only solution is to cut the baby in half.
Yes. Hey,
Boxer says Uncut Gems is an anxiety-inducing experience.
Oh, good. I should
That's
put it
a
higher on my list.
Raving review.
There was a movie that
No, there wasn't.
thank you. Yeah. It was called I Heart Huckabees. You ever seen that one?
No, but I know of it.
The concept intrigued me, and then I watched it and I hated it because, like, there was something tense and unpleasant about the whole movie, and it turns out that behind the scenes, the director was just berating the actors, like really just yelling at them and making it horrible on the set, and like you can kind of feel it in the movie.
Is that was George Clooney in that movie?
No, I don't think it was like Dustin Hoffman,
Okay,
and Lily Tomlin, and like Marky Mark.
You made me think of a movie where there was a director like that, and George Clooney was acting in it, and he was just like, "If you don't stop this, I'm going to punch you and break your nose." And the director kept doing it, and George Clooney punched him and broke his nose.
Holy shit!
And then the studio wouldn't let the director quit and wouldn't let him retaliate against George Clooney.
That's amazing. Oh, it was the same director. It was the same
Yep,
director.
see,
Yeah.
he's like, if you don't stop that, I'm going to punch you in the face.
Man,
I mean, he fully warned him.
I
We
wonder what
don't
this guy-
condone violence unless it's really funny.
Violence can be pretty funny.
Did you ever see that
where
one?
I put on my evil mask and I say, violence against children is always funny.
Just ask Pennywise.
Did you, Jonas? You remember back when Gravity Falls was still ongoing? Did you ever see the Reddit AMA with Bill Cipher?
I think you linked me that. Yes.
Because like there was an episode of Gravity Falls where Bill Cipher took over Dipper's body, just inhabited it, and he was having like so much fun with it. Like
He's like 2 eyes. This is deluxe.
he's like slamming his own hand in the drawer. He's like, pain is hilarious. And someone on Reddit, it's one of the few questions I remember the answer to. They're like, Bill, what kind of pain is the most hilarious? And he's like, yours.
Oh, do we got one? Oh, that's recent.
Man, this is just like one of my animes called Lost.
Yeah,
Right?
you heard
Because
them.
it's the weird pothole or the entrance in the middle of a forest.
hatch. Yeah, that's right. The hatch. God.
I heard the whole problem with Lost is that they did the thing where they wrote mysteries and then they just had no idea what they actually were supposed to be, and then when other writers came in and they had to figure it out, it was a clusterheck.
They tried.
So you mean J.J. Abrams doing business as usual?
Yeah.
They tried. Like, they kind of hodgepodge some of it. And it sort of made sense. Sort of. But by the end, it was like, okay. It's a cork. Spoiler, it's a cork. The lesson you can take from Lost is that as a viewer, sometimes you just have to completely unhook your brain and just accept that whatever weird journey the writers are going to take you on, it may make no sense whatsoever, and not in the fun way. Probably should have learned that from watching Twin Peaks, but no.
Oh.
There's so many things we could have learned from watching Twin Peaks.
But no.
I forget, Jonas, did I ever make you watch Eraserhead?
I believe you did, yes. That's the black and white one, right? With the
Yes,
chicken.
Started a
it's
flood
black
in
and
the
white.
ancient aquifer.
Can you stop this?
Oh,
Yeah.
shit.
I would probably do that before the controls themselves.
Oh, Rick, it is midnight.
It is
Okay,
midnight.
fine, take it out.
It is the middle of the night. The midnight.
I mean, something else has been uncovered. What?
Oh, what do we got?
Whoops.
No, you whoops here, mister.
How rude.
Oh, let's see.
All right, one more.
Watch. We watch. And
Elberwithian fool.
listen. No. Learn. Learn. It's learn.
Quis custodiat ipsos custodes.
Who watches the Watchers? Or I suppose technically who custodes the custodians?
The custoder.
The custodians. Thank you.
Okay.
She's like, I'd hope you have enough of climbing down ladders and death traps. And Ellie is just like, yeah, I have. Goodbye.
Yeah. All right. Heaven's Vault is at a halt, and it's all your fault, Stoker. We'll see you next time for more robots and squiggly lines.
More robots and
Yay,
squiggly
robots
lines.
and squiggly lines.
I like squiggly lines, apparently.
Me too. All right. Good night, everybody.
Good night.
Good night.
Good night.